Hello, and thank you for joining me today for our webinar, Maximizing Travel Reviews with Reviews Direct. I'm Candace Peterson, a marketing specialist at BedandBreakfast.com, and I'm focused solely on member communications. What that means is that I'm in charge of thinking of new and improved ways to make your life as an innkeeper and marketer easier. Our goal for today is to discuss the importance of guest reviews and give you an overview of how to use our new product, Reviews Direct, which was designed to help you get more traveler reviews. It goes without saying that reviews are here to stay and have grown increasingly important in the traveler inspiration, planning, and booking process. Travelers not only want to see reviews from other travelers, but they've grown to need them. In our most recent traveler survey fielded in July 2014, 55% of travelers said that besides price, location, and amenities, consumer reviews are the most important thing when deciding where to stay. And to demonstrate just how much travelers rely on reviews, here are some compelling stats. Travelers trust the voice and power of the community. In fact, 72% of consumers said that they trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations, meaning they trust a review from a complete stranger just as much as a recommendation from a friend or relative. Travelers also rely on reviews when it comes to booking. One study shows that people who read online reviews are 59% more likely to book, and another showed that visitors who interacted with reviews have 103% higher booking conversion, meaning that reading online reviews really influences people to book. And not only are they going to book, but they're going to spend more. Visitors who interacted with reviews also had 144% higher revenue per visit. So reviews have proven to not only influence travelers in booking, but have also proven to impact your revenue. And our studies have also shown that reviews on your BedandBreakfast.com listing also have a huge impact on increasing website clicks, inquiries, and bookings. BedandBreakfast.com listings in the United States with 10 or more reviews get on average 76 more clicks to their website. European listings with 10 or more reviews get on average 601% more inquiries. And properties on our online reservations program with more than 10 reviews get on average of 164% more bookings. So we want to make it easy for you to get more verified traveler reviews on BedandBreakfast.com so that you're getting the absolute most out of your listing and membership. Which is why we created this new product, Reviews Direct. With Reviews Direct, you can send emails to past guests requesting reviews all through your BedandBreakfast.com membership homepage. So to get started, log into your BedandBreakfast.com homepage using your property ID and password and click on the tab in the upper right saying Reviews Direct. From here, you can easily type in a list of past guest email addresses, just separating them with a comma in this box right here. And if you're savvy, you can also upload a CSV or comma-delineated file of guest email addresses. So then you would just click this Choose File button. Now I want to pause here and note that we will not use your guest email addresses for any other purpose than to solicit the review that you've requested. We've had a few questions come up about this, and we want to make this point loud and clear. We will not use your guest email addresses in any other way. Now that you've added your guest email addresses, it's time to customize your email. We've provided default text in each of the fields, but feel free to add your own personal touch to the email for maximum response rates. So you can see, start by personalizing your subject line in this first box. Then select the photo that you wish to display in the email from your BedandBreakfast.com photo gallery or by uploading a new one. And you'll do that here. Next, personalize the body of the email with whatever copy you like. And then you can check this box to save this email as a template for the future. Next, you'll want to send a test email to yourself to make sure that everything looks okay. And then finally, press send and watch the reviews pour in. Now, here's just a few tips for customizing your email so that you get a good response from past guests. First and foremost, you want to make it personal. Travelers are more likely to provide a response if they hear your voice and it takes them back to the wonderful getaway they spent at your B&B. Feel free to make it seasonal in either the copy or the photo, such as, "Happy holidays, we enjoyed having you at the great B&B and want to hear how you enjoyed your stay." Or, "We hope you enjoyed your summer in the sun at Florida, sun in B&B. Relive your stay by writing a review." Make sure you test the email before you send it to guests. And ultimately, have fun with the subject line, but be sure to avoid spam trigger words like "please read" or "respond now." But try something fun like "we miss you already" or "can't wait for your next visit." Now, after you've reviewed direct and get more reviews on your BedandBreakfast.com listing, you can add them to your website with our reviews widget. And here's an example here on the left with someone who's added our reviews to their website. A recent study showed that 53% of travelers said they won't book travel accommodations that don't have reviews on their website. So it's really important to get the most legs out of your reviews on BedandBreakfast.com. To customize your reviews widget to your website, click the Create Edit Widget button under the Review Direct tab on the left-hand side. So you'll see over here. And then once you do that, you can select which reviews you want to appear in your widget, the style of the widget, such as horizontal, orientation, or vertical, the number of reviews, the overall rating, etc. And you can customize the color of the different elements. And once you do all of that, as you can see here, we'll provide you the HTML code that you can copy and paste to add to your site, which you can have your webmaster help you with. Now this brings us to some frequently asked questions. These are things that we've heard to date, and we just want to clear them up. So again, will BedandBreakfast.com use my guest email addresses for any other purpose? And the answer is no. Your guest email addresses are safe with us. We're not going to do anything else with them, and they will not be used for any other purpose. Another question that's come up, is BedandBreakfast.com still doing the monthly drawing for an $1,000 BedandBreakfast.com getaway gift card for a traveler who submits a review? And the answer is yes. We will continue to give away an $1,000 BedandBreakfast.com gift card each month to one lucky traveler who submits a review to continue to encourage travelers to submit more reviews. Why is it important to encourage travelers to post reviews on multiple sites? So the average traveler visits about 22 travel-related sites during up to 10 research sessions prior to booking travel accommodations. So seeing your reviews for your B&B on multiple sites will give the traveler confidence that they need to book. So it's really important to kind of spread your wings across multiple sites and make sure that travelers are posting in various places. When do I respond to reviews? You should be responding to reviews both positive and negative. Travelers like to see management responses so that they know that the management cares. In fact, 65% of people say that seeing management response to review has swayed them to book a stay with the property. So that's really important to respond to a review. And what if I get a bad review? First of all, don't panic. Studies have proven that travelers actually prefer to see a range of review scores versus all perfect scores because it adds some legitimacy to the great scores. And don't respond immediately after receiving a bad review. Take some time to cool down and then craft a professional and thoughtful response. Address the issues and perhaps talk about things you're doing in the future to improve them. So at this time, I will open it up to any questions. So if you have a question on your webinar app, you can ask it and I will address. So I have one question about adding the email addresses separated with a comma, and that was a little garbled. So I'll go back over that. Let me get there in my presentation. So you can add your guest email addresses here on this Reviews Direct page in this box. You just need to separate them all by commas. So you can add multiple guest email addresses, just separate them all with a comma. And if you'd like, and if you have the capability, you could also upload a CSV file. But it's most likely probably easier if you just type in your guest email addresses and just make sure each one is separated with a comma, similar to how you would with Gmail or Outlook or any of those types of applications. And then I have another question asking if you can send the review request email to past guests who didn't necessarily book through BedandBreakfast.com. And the answer is yes. You can send a review request to any guest who has stayed at your B&B in the past year. Any other questions? If not, I just wanted to let everybody know that this webinar recording will be available after the webinar, so I will send out a copy to everyone. So I'm getting a question asking, does BedandBreakfast.com have an auto request feature? Unfortunately, unless the guest does book through BedandBreakfast.com, they will receive an automated review request. However, if they don't, we don't have any way of automating at this point. But that's not to say that that's not something that we could do in the future. So it's helpful to hear things like this from you guys of maybe possible future enhancements of ways we could grow that review program. And then I'm getting another question asking if there's a log of customers which have received a review request, and the answer to that is not to date. However, you should be able to go into your home base. There is a log of, I guess, the emails that you sent out, but I don't believe we have a log of exactly who's received them. But again, this is kind of the first phase of this Reviews Direct program, so it's helpful to hear things that could potentially help you guys as innkeepers for future renditions.